Welcome to the Comic Newsroom, people. San Diego Comic-Con 2025 just wrapped up, and we have some comic news to talk about. Yes, you heard that right. Your ears are not deceiving you. There's comic book news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con. Let's get into it. So, as you saw, we have a bit to unpack with some comic book news coming out of San Diego for the convention. We got preview night and 4 days of convention-filled craziness. Yes, it might have seemed that comic books have been diminished or put on the back burner for some time at San Diego Comic-Con being one of the biggest conventions in the United States. But comics never fully went away. They just kind of, again, just got diminished just a little bit. And it seems there's been a bit of a resurgence or a boost in the comic book content because in recent years, there's definitely been more announcements just pushed out. So as comic book fans, we can definitely appreciate that. So I did just want to point out a few of those. There's even more to comb through. Haven't got through everything there, but lots of publishers at the convention and making news. So let's start with Boom Studios gearing up for a new series called Marion Heretic. Teenie Howard and Joe Jarrell's first creator-owned series over at Boom Studios. We're combining elements of religious horror and monster hunting. So, okay. And Boom Studios has a penchant for dropping these just wild and just crazy creative titles. Lots of publishers do, but theirs just seem to be on sort of their own sort of niche, geared for an October 2025 release. So curious to see what they're going to do with this. And then we jump over Marvel for another addition to the Alien crossover battles. We have Alien versus Captain America, taking this one all the way back to World War II. Frank Thierry and Stefano Raphael, I believe that's how you pronounce the name. Sorry. But we got Captain America, we got the Howling Commandos, we got Bucky, and yes, World War II. So Red Skull, Baron Strucker, Hydra, unleashing the alien. Oh my goodness, what are they going to do with this? 4-issue series, another series again, and the Marvel Alien versus Marvel crossover battles. Curious to see what they do with this one. So you're talking about going back to World War II Europe, and then Hydra unleashing the aliens upon just the world, and just kind of weaponizing them. So curious to see how that works out and what they do. I believe they've had, with Predator and Aliens, there's been several kind of crossover series now. So here you go, Captain America, time to gear up, get that shield ready, see how the shield can hold up to some alien acid blood. So yeah, that's Marvel Comics, Alien versus Captain America. And then over at DC Comics, continuing the trend with the Absolute line, we have Absolute Green Arrow, slated for a spring 2026 release. He'll make his first appearance in Absolute Evil, which should be dropping in October 2025. The creative team for this 6-issue series is Pornsak Pichetshote and Raphael Albuquerque. So, I've been catching up on the Absolute series, and I'm curious to see what they're going to do with Green Arrow. So, at least right now, the information is Ollie Queen, seeing all this other stuff, and seeing he's going to be, and he's up in the 1%, he's got his money, but he's going to be fed up with his billionaire counterparts. So how is he going to be taking them on? What's that going to look like? Just curious to see what Raphael Albuquerque does visually for the series, and seeing what Pornsak and Raphael have geared up for Ollie Queen as he steps into the Absolute world. So yeah, if you're interested in Absolute titles and you like Green Arrow, this one might be something you want to check out. And Top Cow, not to be outdone, announced during the convention that they are bringing back The Darkness. Yes, Mob Hitman Jackie Estacado is back in December. Mark Silvestri is going to be writing. Ed Bennis, my main man, Ed Bennis is going to be drawing it. I'm a big fan, been a big fan of Ed Bennis' work for years. Mark Silvestri, obviously. But both of them just two longtime industry veterans. A lot of work around the comic book industry. And we got The Darkness coming back. So if you're interested in some of that Top Cow universe stuff, I imagine at some point he'll be crossing over with the Witchblade title, and maybe they'll reintroduce the Angelus and just kind of see what all goes with that. But yeah, Darkness, December 2025, Mark Silvestri, Ed Bennis. And for the last bit of comic book news I wanted to share now, over at IDW, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles sees a new creative team joining with issue number 13. Writer Gene Luen Yang and artist Freddie E. Williams II take over the reins. They're going to be debuting a new assassin threat and just kind of continuing with this relaunch of the Ninja Turtles. See what Jason Aaron and all the other creators have done. So that 12 issues. Now we got a new creative team, IDW, Ninja Turtles. Keep it rolling on. Yes. So that's what we have just for this one update for San Diego Comic-Con 2025. Comic news, we got everybody getting involved. Marvel, DC, IDW, Boom Studios, Top Cow, and even more. Just like I said, I just wanted to share just a few. and I have had the same ones on my website, genotalkscomics.com. But there's even more news to get through. I want to keep checking out social media, YouTube, lots of good stuff coming out of the convention. Again, 4+ days filled of fantastic fun coming out of the convention. So yeah, that's San Diego Comic-Con, some comic book news. If you're curious about any of these, if you saw some other ones that interested you, share them in the comments below. Like I said, there's even more I haven't got to, so you might have seen some stuff that I didn't. If you were there, share your thoughts in the comments below, some news that you heard and excited you from the comic book world or whatever. Let's hear about it. So yes, that's that. Happy reading, happy hunts, happy collecting. I'm Gino, the Geno Talks Comics. Thanks for watching, and peace out.